Abba Father is like saying daddy, daddy, daddy over and over again. And it really does speak to, you know, you need him. You recognize that he's there. The cry has this expectation attached to it because you wouldn't cry out for someone that's not there. Like I could go on and on. But it's a very special thing. It's a beautiful thing to know God as dad. It's more than I have words to describe, but understanding him as such has just allowed me to grow in deeper ways with him, to depend on him as provider, as a healer, as my peace, as my joy, as my friend, to the point where just God, like I reverence him as such, but just God almost feels distant because Abba Father is who he is. And for anyone that's watching that may want to understand, well, you know, why is it important to understand that is it's Jesus who reconciled us back to the Father? Well, for one, in the garden, God walked with his children, Adam and Eve. That was what he always wanted. And because he is holy, because he is just, and they rebelled against him, were disobedient, he sent them outside of the garden, which separated them from his presence. But he always wanted to dwell with his children. He always wanted to commune and love on his children closely. So Jesus is a part of the plan to restore that. And he did. For anyone who believes in their heart and confesses with their mouth that Jesus Christ is Lord, they will be saved. And you are not just saved from something outside of God, but you have access to a relationship with God now while you are alive. So that Abba Father experience, it's immediate. Many might not be aware of it, but that's exactly what is available to them as soon as they give their lives to Christ. He is immediately with outstretched arms gathering us as his children and cuddling with us and holding us and being affectionate with us. And I think many of us just don't know God in that way because we have not become aware of him in that way. We might not have read the word to see what he says about himself as a dad. But that is his heart, that he would be near to us, that he would be able to love on us, that we would know him, not as energy, not as some random entity, but as dad.